If you're struggling to pass the hazard perception part of your driving theory test, then listen up to this video because I'm going to give you some tips to make sure that you pass. See, I've helped over 20,000 people pass their driving theory tests through our course, the Driving Theory Workshop, which is an online tuition course that you can do from the comfort of your own home. So if you're struggling with your driving theory test, I want you to just drop me a yes on this video. Now, one of the aspects of the driving theory test is the hazard perception part. Now, we've got to score 44 out of 75 points to make sure that we pass that section of our theory test. Now, hazards are broken down into one hazard per video. There's 14 videos, but there is 15 hazards. So one of the clips is going to have 2 hazards in it. You are expected to spot that yourself. They're not going to tell you which one it is. Now, each hazard is worth 5 points, depending on how early you spot that hazard. So the earlier you spot it, you get 5 points, and then 4, 3, 2, 1 until it's sort of too late. Now, a hazard, what we're looking for, we're not looking for potential hazards. We're looking for developing hazards. So a developing hazard is something that would cause you to change direction or speed. And when you see that, you should click. Because a potential hazard, for example, let's imagine there's a child at the side of the road, they're bouncing a ball, and as long as the car just drives past and the child stays on the pavement, everything's fine. They're a potential hazard because something could happen, but they're not our scoring developing hazard. Should that child drop the ball and it starts to roll towards the road, or the child starts to walk towards the road, they then become a developing hazard, and therefore we need to click them. Now, I always recommend to everybody that you click twice. So when you see that developing hazard, you click. Okay, so that will ensure that your click is inside the scoring window, because sometimes people click a fraction too early. So make sure when you get to see that developing hazard, click, and that will mean that you're more likely to score higher points, because if the first click is in the first part of the scoring window, it will score the maximum amount of points. If you're just outside the window of the first click, so it's just a fraction early, the second click will register instead, and you'll get the points for that. So click every time you see something that would cause you to change direction or speed. So, need any more help and support with any aspect of your driving theory? Get in touch with us. Just comment the word yes on this video, or hit the link in our bio section. Come and join over 20,000 others inside the Driving Theory Workshop.